I'll say that again. 10,000.
It would be higher if I got my way.
You see, just killing the rank and file is meaningless if they are leaderless. No, if we all did it your
Yet
way,
you tout your rank and file kill numbers.
because that's about all that you respect, Colonel Clark.
Power is all that I respect.
Well, then
Mr. Dune.
you should be bowing down and licking my boots in your spare time.
If you undo these manacles, we might not have you court-martialed, drawn, and quartered.
It's too late. We're going to court-martial you. Oh, and I'll show you the heads of the Oni that you allowed to traipse into Fort Manius and try to kill the Wayfinders. You are responsible for what happens here, aren't you, Colonel? And we'll drag in the heads. Drag in the basket of heads! Make him basically sit in the basket for a bit. Or like drag his head up to the basket and just make him sit in there.
Sit in your basket of heads.
Yep. I don't care what you have to say for yourself, because you'll be saying it before an imperial tribunal, or however the legal system works.
I want my priest and I want my lawyer.
Well, General, I'm not sure what the next.
I believe we have to ascertain the security of the situation first. Once we've ascertained that, a messenger will be sent for your priest and your lawyer.
Where shall I have this colonel brought, ma'am?
The stocks down here will do for now.
Amadeus Capra, can you strip the colonel down to his breeches? Remove his
Should we be looking for the escaped murderous bald man, sir?
Yes, we're also going to scan every single person on this base for charms, given that...
He did shoot you and say, I'm gonna kill everybody or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he had a good reason.
What's up there, bud?
He's fluttering near you.
Colonel.
You know something?
Chagga's basically watching for a moment as Capra and Amadeus strip.
Amadeus gives the Colonel the option. Let's not make this difficult, Colonel. And he gives the Colonel a moment to do it himself.
Okay, the colonel will take off his armor.
Make sure you get the voice symbol. We don't want him cackling spells.
I am not a caster.
But you're kind of a cackler.
Yep, he certainly got the look of a cackler to me.
Okay, I'm gonna go search around for charms.
We'll do this a bit more efficiently. Inspired by Colonel Clark, I am. We'll gather everyone in one place, while the rest of you search for hidey holes and those who have refused the muster.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Captain.
If,
Yeah, get going.
Who wants to be stationed as guard on Colonel Clark? Amadeus, you've had some experience with prisons.
There's a wince of pain. Yes, I can look after Colonel Clark.
This is an act of kindness, Colonel.
Don't mention
Keep
it.
Passages from our holding book.
General, you realize this will look very, very badly upon you when the dust settles. Oh, we'll see what happens when the dust settles, Colonel.
Do you need anything, Amadeus, to look after this prisoner?
No, sir. I believe I'll be fine.
Chagga will make sure there's no holy symbol on Colonel Clark.
Do you need any spells?
No.
We don't have
Okay.
dimensional shackles, do we?
I have a
You've got a pair of dimensional shackles.
Well, then why didn't you put them on the guy who teleported away?
We didn't think you could teleport.
Yes. And aside from the passages from the book, you ought to communicate with the general. I don't want him putting it, or the colonel. I don't want him putting any strange ideas in your head, Amadeus.
My simple mind.
No, not at all. Colonel Clark is a weasel.
I'm right here.
Lock your wrists, please.
Yeah, Chagga will just make sure everything's okay, and
Okay, Colonel Clark is grating his teeth and putting his hands forward.
Okay, his hands are just in front of him. It's just the.
Duggan pokes its head out of the bag, gives Colonel Clark a rude quack, and then puts it back into the bag. And then Chagga will.
Duggan is going to be furious. He missed this.
That he missed this.
Furious.
Chagga looks at this point in time. The adrenaline's kind of coming down, and Chagga sort of looks sheepishly at Auburn the Green. Don't worry, General. It will be all right. I suggest that we make sure that the base is secure as we prepare for the next assault on the Trifort area.
Yes, Mr. Dune. Yes, Captain Dune. I am certain we have done the right thing in the graces of the Five-Faced God. And she's basically bringing the scribe around with her to act as witness to all the bullshit that's going on.
While the muster is going on, Amadeus knows. Goes back. Amadeus, a word for a moment?
Yes.
He'll wait until no one else is around.
Okay.
So what's up there, bud?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I'm pretty positive that the only reason Killian shot at you is because Lloes shot at you.
Oh, that rascally bastard. Chagga. Oh, Killian's not going to like that too much. I don't think Lloes knows how to use guns.
That's probably why I only put one hole in you and it wasn't anywhere near your belly button.
Wait a second. Lloes shot me.
It is like, no.
He doesn't know how to use guns.
That's probably why guns are basically cheating.
You didn't shoot me, though.
With all due respect, sir, like him or not, he's an innocent man.
Who? The Colonel?
No, Killian.
Ah, I see. What?
Define innocent.
Well, Lloes
Not guilty of the crimes he's going to be accused of.
Lloes hasn't gone far then.
Well, we could if we just teleport 5 feet, he'll be with us.
Chagga goes and starts rummaging in Grackle's backpack that has Lloes's. He touches it. Lloes, are you in there? I think it's just Gripper in there. So, well, why don't we muster all the troops, and I'm sure that Killian must be hiding somewhere.
You know the ghost better than I, sir.
Oh, he's loyal.
He points to the
After
hole.
shooting you.
Oh, it's all healed.
This is a flesh wound.
Should I continue to guard the prisoner?
Well, yes. Lloes is undead and he could be controlled. There's a small chance that someone made him do what he did, but no, he was... I want to have a chat with Lloes now.
Dassod whispers to him, that was a very Lloes thing to do, actually.
Dassod,
very likely it was
can
him.
you go to Colonel Clark's chambers and go and look through every single scrap of paper that is in there? Every book, every order, every...
Sure, I can go and look at get samples. I mean, get stuff from them. Sure, no problem.
Chagga does not
Stop you from.
stop you from that line of thought.
Where is Killian's room as well?
Killian has like the chamber that's just off to the side.
Some
of,
blood, wasn't there?
Like the entertaining
Okay,
chamber.
There's blood on Grackle's sword.
Yeah, that was the blood. Yeah, I'll go pick up some of the blood.
Stop licking Grackle's sword. Hey. Yes. Do your thing, Sergeant.
Let's see how much. I've got a couple of spots that I can fill.
Grackle, could you see if you could find Lloes? Don't wander too far. You might fall swimming back into the pot. And then Capra, assemble the people of Fort Manius.
Okay. Capra is going to Mage's decree to all members of the Imperium, Foreign Legion, or the Legion to muster front and center and right fucking now, because the general said so, as well as the captain of the gravy boat. Do it.
Was the captain of the gravy boat?
Pronto!
Good job, Good job, Lieutenant.
Muster the castle, sir.
What was his name again? Colonel what?
Clark.
Clark.
Chagga, it's just yet another the thing that you just have to let the Fae do is be crazy.
I have 2 slots available. I will go and fill up one with Clark and one with Killian.
Capra has 4 fourth circle spells, and Mage's Decree is, or 4 fifth circle spells, and Mage's Decree is one of them. Vengeful Outrage is one as well.
Chagga's just gonna wait. He's sent everyone off. He's gonna find a bench somewhere, sit down, and munch on a snack. Him and Duckin. This has been.
Can I roll for these guys?
You can. Are you doing it now?
Yeah. Let's just go get. He's gonna go to their chambers. There's nobody around.
Do you have some free slots?
I've got 2 free slots.
Okay.
You're taking Colonel Clark and Killian's biomatter? That's awesome.
I'll get rid of it later if I need to. It's 10 plus the level of the identity.
Yep. They are both humans.
Okay, and I get to add. So 10 plus whatever their level is, and I get to add 15 plus 24. Okay, so I'll do the Colonel. 32, I'm pretty sure I got him. He's not level 22 guy.
No.
And Killian is 20, level 15?
Okay, he is level 15.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1. I can try again.
No, that's
It's a check, so
it's a check. You made it. You exactly
Alright,
made it,
cool.
but you made it.
I think
cool.
like
So
15
15.
level, we're afraid of Colonel Clark, and he's like, "Oh no, the principal that we hate." At 15th level, first or second level rank of Mythic, we're like, "Dude, give it a rest."
I am the one who arrests you.
Right.
Colonel is 18, 16?
The Colonel? No, the Colonel was a 12th level, 12 hit die
okay.
fighter
Fighter. All right.
with some aristocrat.
All right. Let's see if he has anything useful. Fighter, and then what is Killian? A gunslinger? Monk?
Killian is an inquisitor. He's an inquisitor, gunslinger, fighter. Like a monk inquisitor would be probably the right way to describe it.
Okay. Well, whenever you have a sec, just or you can fill it in. It's Dassod's identity.
Killian grants you 2-weapon fighting feats with guns. All 3 of them.
That's awesome for Dassod.
Wait, what? What do you mean all three?
Improve it, 2-weapon fighting, improve 2-weapon and greater 2-weapon fighting with firearms.
So, 2-weapon fighting.
That means
improved-
every attack action you're firing.
You get to fire a gun from each hand with every attack action.
So 2-weapon fighting, improved 2-weapon fighting, and
Greater 2-weapon fighting.
Mark's created this character that will not leave our party, even though he's not in our party. You've been carrying that around for a while.
with the D6D6 cannon shot.
With whatever gun. Whatever, just with guns. All guns.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you find
5,
if you could find a way to give him 4 hands, you could use rifles.
Cool.
All right, Colonel Clark. Gives you skill focus, or a plus 1/2 your character level as a bonus on bureaucracy checks. So any check related to moving through a bureaucracy.
Hey, those reports are going to be awesome from now on.
Yep. I gotta get my report.
So how this works is I shapeshift into these characters, but I'm disguised as Dassod.
You could you can
Or
decide
Kev,
as
Kev,
Kev.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you could be Kev with a other disguise on. They're all humans, so it's way like the check to do it's much easier. You wouldn't get the plus 20. You'd only get your.
It's only the other. I have a ton as well bonuses for it.
Well, it's not a pretzel, Duckin. It is a nice ham sandwich with a very, very nice dill pickle.
One of the rifle mages, Captain Doon. What is the meaning of this assembly? Inquisiting minds would like to know.
Oh, somebody approaches?
Yep.
Have them saddled already, in order of rank and their units, etc. It is an inspection of sorts.
What is the status of the colonel? There was a kerfuffle.
The colonel is no longer in charge of Fort Manius. The general will likely want to address the troops.
Understood. Okay, they're going to go out and... I'm not going to rearrange the tokens by rank, but they're effectively arranged by rank. Yeah.
Like just by unit and then by rank within a unit, or however the Imperium does it. Chagga doesn't care at this point, just as long as they're all assembled for Dee Dee to have a good look. He's going to continue enjoying his rye ham and mustard sandwich with a nice dill pickle, feeding little bits to Duckin. On the bench, waiting for Grackle to find Lloes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Grackle, give me your basically your perception.
How the hell do I find the bloody ghost?
Well, so first off, Los, you're awake. You're in the attic. What are you doing?
Hey, looks like we survived. You don't got your guns anymore, though. Wonder how far I could stick your finger up your own nose, before you pass out.
I bet the third knuckle.
Yeah.
Well, so Killian's there with like 15 hit points.
So, fugitive? That sound like good time? Sounds like a great time to me.
Justice will prevail.
Justice. Like those 2 officers you brained in that against that table? That was justice? Isn't there supposed to be some sort of process and court cases?
Of course there was. And truth always shines through and reprieves are granted.
And your truth. Oh, I see. You're just like us. See? We get shit done. We got our enemies. We got our friends. We know where the lines are. And you your friends and your enemies, and you have your little mental gymnastics to figure out the way that you do it all. Harold.
You are so past the line. It is truly the laws that allow for the controlled undead are poorly written.
Who says I'm controlled?
Your paperwork does.
Oh, there you go, paperwork again. You and I both know paperwork is kind of, well, it's paper.
It's what keeps the inquisitors from coming after you.
Huh. All right. Let's go have a look at some paperwork, shall we? I wonder what you got in your office.
Okay.
We should probably check in with Chagga, though. He probably wants to know.
Inside this body, you're going to hear, it's like, everybody, come down to the courtyard. It's time for muster. And the name of the general and the captain of the gravy boat. Right now, pronto. Let's go.
No way you're going to take us alive, Capra. Oh, you're injured. Lloes is poking at the wound. This was bleeding pretty bad. Good thing that Dee Dee plugged it up. Let's go see what we can find, shall we?
Let's see what we can find.
Lloes is going to sneak around.
Okay. Give me a stealth check for Lloes with a physical form.
Yeah, so it's probably...
This is the racial bonus won't apply.
yeah.
That comes from being incorporeal. And then his item bonus wouldn't apply because he's not wearing his item currently. And I don't believe Killian wears a sneak item.
I don't think so, dude.
It's a thing he would be expecting to pick up off of a dead guy.
46, 19.
Okay, Grackle, give me your perception check.
All right. Grackle's got the 29, I believe. The Grackle sees invisible. Yes.
Your foe is not invisible.
Oh no.
It's not your foe.
Is it a trap? It's a trap.
It is not a trap.
Is it spider poison?
It's kind of a trap.
31.
Damn conditionals.
All right. You make it to the office. Grackle hasn't found you yet. Grackle's currently in the attic. You're in the office.
Okay, we didn't cross paths or anything like
No, you didn't cross paths.
that? Okay. Is Kev in the office?
Yeah, Kev's there. Kev is currently licking the toenail clippings.
Kev.
Give me a D3 for Kev. Or a D4. 1, 2, you're Kev. 3, you're Colonel Clark. And 4, you're Killian. Oh, it's Killian. Killian is in Killian's office when Killian shows up.
Oh, this is a bit weird.
Do I see?
Well,
them?
isn't this awkward? Give me Kev's perception check because you're being snuck up on.
Yeah. Come on.
Whoops. Don't think we're supposed to see that. That's Lloes to Killian.
Question: did Killian see him change?
No,
Or just see?
not yet. Killian sees you.
Lloes will back off and cover Killian's eyes.
Yeah, no,
30,
you basically
39?
got the the Nosferatu.
Was that 39 perception?
Yeah, there's a. You didn't hear them. They snuck up on you.
Fuckers.
Okay, there's a. You're looking at yourself, except wearing completely different gear.
Well, look at this. Now looks like you've got to die.
No, wait. Kev, it's me. Best one's a minute.
Who's Kev? Fucking moron. Us us doppelgangers will have to find another way to and he fucking broke out the door. Oh, wait, I am currently him.
Yep.
Is there anybody in the door?
Secrets. No, well, no, just the other Killian is in the real Killian.
No. Is there like anybody outside or anything?
No, they've all been going out for muster.
All right.
Secrets. Is Killian inside the mind?
Question is, so you said, "Hey, Dassod," or he said, "Hey, Kev."
Hey, Kev.
God, I hate you.
Well, he said it, he heard someone inside. He's like, "Hey, Kev." You turn around, you're Killian. It's like, oh, shit. But you're Killian disguised as Kev. So.
Well, I don't know if he's disguised yet.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Just teleport to wherever you dropped off Mort with Killian. There.
I think this whoopsie has sealed Killian's fate.
Yeah, he's gotta go now. No, not gonna have this guy running around knowing my secret.
Do you want an angry Killian after you?
I don't want a guy knowing I'm a freaking doppelganger. All right.
Don't worry, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. Well, come. Dassod will walk in. Hey, what the hell? Hey, what
Mine
the
is
hell?
on bluff.
All right. 40 something. Oh, you want to bluff?
No. Lloes knows Killian saw.
Knows.
Well, okay. Yeah. Lloes is. What did you see?
Didn't see nothing.
Kev's just good at disguises. That's all.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
It's exactly what his file says.
36 on bluff.
This is where. He doesn't get the. Did he give up the Inquisitor, like glare, stern gaze power? No, he did not. He just don't have it written in there. Okay. 41. Of course.
What does his file say? Hey, did you know that they've got a file on all of us? That's what Lloes says out loud.
Old man, done multiple tours, called back up. Above average scoring, considering his age, and his performance improved significantly while he spent time and came back as a cripple. Odd, really.
Hey, Kev, I think they're suspicious of you.
No, he said that?
Yep.
Oh, who?
Los. Well, Killian. Killian said that. Los sent that out of Killian's body. Now Kev is going to talk out of the other Killian
Don't
body.
get changed under your disguise. Freaking me out.
Dassod will. Yeah, I'll leave.
Yeah.
Leave leave their vicinity. Come back as Kevin.
Okay, yeah, you step around the corner.
Yeah, I'll come back in like 5 or 10 seconds. Like like acting like I'm wiping off like makeup or some shit.
Give me a bluff checker,
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a bluff check.
Are you
Use
decent?
a mythic. I'll use a mythic point.
Are you decent?
Okay, mythic point.
You realize that if he is decent, that means something's wrong.
70.
Okay, Lloes will slip back in.
So 70. That's my bluff.
Okay.
Los. Is that you?
Yeah, who else? Best swordsman ever.
Oh. I thought it was that guy attacking us.
Well, he wanted to. You should hear him screaming.
So
I'm not the screaming type.
He thinks that he's gonna they're going to suspend or actually prolong all of our services to the Imperium through some paperwork that Clark filed. So we got to look for something like that. Figure out what he's done.
All right, let's look for it.
Yeah. Any help? Any help? Warmer, colder, Killian? Hey, you want to help us out with this? No.
Killian starts guiding you to some paperwork.
Okay. Hey, he's being cooperative. This is probably not the important paperwork. Maybe this stack is.
Give me the sense motive.
Oh, right. That's 3, 6.
Okay. He successfully wastes your time for a while.
Yep.
He guides you to paperwork. It's boring and full of numbers.
Dassod's gonna run a detect thoughts on Killian.
Okay.
Give me a full save.
30.
Damn you. Damn
There's
you.
there's no way he should have failed the possession save.
Damn.
You're trapped now, bud.
You spare parts, bud?
I see. Dassod's gonna have to kill this guy.
So, I think I'm going to bring him to the Abyss. He's got a pretty quick body.
This is bad.
I know, he's a fugitive. I'm a fugitive.
I am not a fugitive.
I am a fugitive. Look at him. He's got good teeth.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
I think.
Yeah, which god, though?
Stay here.
The
goddammit.
only one that matters.
Mort's god,
Stay-
I think would...
No, Mort's God.
Mort's
Stay
god,
here.
I think would disagree with you there.
I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go and find. Stay here. Stay here. I'm gonna go and find. What's his name?
I need more name. I need more than that.
Chagga.
My goodness.
Hey Chagga, we got a problem.
Oh, Chagga's just sitting there.
Chagga is currently sucking pickle juice off his fingers.
Dipshit Lloes. Dipshit Lloes has got Killian's body, and he happened to see me become Killian.
Oh,
We're gonna have to get rid of him.
of Lloes?
Killian.
Oh my.
Either that, or they're gonna know, and I'm not really cool with that. So.
Well, we have one way of solving it. Doesn't Dee Dee know a modify memory spell?
Don't know who's there. I think Dee Dee does. Remember, she forget the bad dreams. At least at one point that was a plot.
Yeah, I think she took it because of plot to make the... Yeah, she's got it as a 4th level.
To get rid of the earworm on Grackle that was slowly driving him mad.
Go find Dee Dee, get her to cast a modify memory on him, and perhaps that will work for a time.
The extraordinary ability that was going to cause Grackle to go mad.
You should really be more careful about how well you... Just saying.
Really? Really?
Yes, Duncan, I agreed. Wait,
Mother.
so
So we gonna.
So
All right, I'll
what's-
go
what's-
find Dee Dee.
what's Lloes' plan?
I don't know, take him to the abyss or some shit. I don't know.
Take Killian to the Abyss? Oh. Oh, has he formed an attachment to him like the Roper?
Lloes is crazy.
A little bit, yes. Perhaps some time in a human body might be...
All right, I gotta get Dee Dee. Dee Dee.
I think she's out in the courtyard checking for charms.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll
Dee Dee
go.
has isolated 2 other people.
Okay.
This guy.
Hey, you do more on sit over there. Dee Dee, need your help.
Not now. Capper and I are arresting charm guys.
No, now.
But
We need
everyone's here.
we need to remove memory on Killian real quick.
Hi, Arrow. How's it going?
Dee Dee.
He nods to Dee Dee. It is all right.
I'm coming. Don't worry. I gotta finish this though.
He grabs her arm. Let's go.
Hey! She's pregnant. No touching.
This way.
It looks like everyone's okay aside from these two. You might want to interrogate them and eventually get rid of the charms.
Okay, they just seem highly suggestible.
Bad.
She just scolds them.
Oh.
All right.
Looks like Killian's seen me do my thing. So we need to get
Why
rid
do
of
you
that.
do it in front of him?
Why did Lloes sneak up on me while I'm doing it?
I thought you were sneakier than that.
Oh, so I got the what now?
You gotta get rid of his memory.
Why is Los inside Killian?
Yeah.
Can we just can we answer those questions after we get rid of the memory? Because if you're not gonna do it, I have another solution of getting rid of this problem.
Which is violence.
Pick one of the weapons on me.
It's violence, isn't it? It's always violence.
Yeah.
No. We'll solve this magic.
It'll throw his soul into a little gem. Be great.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
Oh, hey Dugan, you might want to see this. Gaffer's gonna pull out the Dugan. Apparently we've arrested Clark.
What?
Yeah, he's chained up in the basement. Apparently Chagga had a fuck enough and said we're arresting Clark. He's responsible.
The gem is vibrating right now.
It's only because we had a scene in the future where you were stealing the gem, Mark. The continuum.
Merkiel didn't give us the command yet to let you out.
It is a chorus of Sylvan swear words and cusses and curses.
But he did suggest that you read the canon of the Five Faces and how it interacts with all of the races.
Every page of his arse, one at a time,
He reports.
until he dies of the paper cuts.
TD reports to Chagga. Chagga reports to the general that 2 other compromised soldiers were found. That they've been isolated and they are awaiting interrogations. And the rest seem to be all right. Dee Dee will then follow Dassod to go and find Lloes.
Okay. The Auburn the Green addresses the troops. She gives a speech detailing how, due to the great risk and magical ill effect that has been wrought within the ranks, that Colonel Clark is no longer in command. She is assuming command until orders are received from higher command. From this point forward, she is in charge up until she is relieved by a commanding officer, and Clark is to not be contacted by anyone. This news is not to be forwarded beyond these walls. Now, obviously it will, but she's telling people not to spread the news around.
Okay, Chagga doesn't want to be anywhere near that speech because he wants to not detract from Auburn's power.
Okay.
He will go and accompany Dassod and Dee Dee
To the
To Killian.
to Locilian.
Yeah. No. Don't shoot me again.
We took his guns, remember?
I found another one.
Los, Killian tells Los where if you want to shoot the fat man again, there's there's some spares in the closet, and then there's another couple in the bed.
Okay, yeah, Los will go and collect the guns. They'll be all waiting in a big pile.
Okay, there's like a couple of derringers, an extra pair of like +1 revolvers, and
Yep.
you know,
Revolvers?
Yep.
Horrible weapons. Horrible weapons.
There's 2. So he has 2 +3 revolvers plus an assortment of ammunition. He has a backup set of +1 revolvers, and then he's got two like +1 derringers.
Oh, Dassod's
Like
got some stuff to
Like
use.
little fuck you guns that have 2 bullets each.
They're all in a pile waiting for. Lloes, is that you? Best swordsman ever. You shot me. Yeah, I don't know how to use guns very well. But you pointed at me and shot me.
I do. Here, let Uncle Kev have a look. This'll do.
Lloes, could you make Killian get onto his knees? You're looking a little wobbly, Killian.
Dassod's taking the guns.
Well, yeah.
Dassod, you want to knock him out?
With pleasure.
Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? Lloes is just.
Oh hail the 5-faced god!
Oh, hell, the 5 fingers. Slapping him unconscious.
That's enough. That's enough. He doesn't.
He's just twitched.
So the memory of you changing, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Dee Dee has no problem modifying the memory so that he just doesn't remember seeing that chunk of time. And anything, I guess, up to 10 minutes afterwards. So just that whole block of.
I think it's 3 minutes. Can't remember. Because 10 minutes gets you like all the way back into like I just jumped into the closet. 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, okay, that you lose the 5 minutes of like coming downstairs into this room, interacting, and then waiting.
He does. Lloes doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Most of the immune to enchantments. It's an enchantment compulsion. Los is immune.
Okay. Well done. Is that good? Y'all good there, buddy?
You feel a little beard ruffle from Dee Dee.
Okay. Los, do you hear? Are you all good, buddy? In the echoey caverns of the darkness.
Yep. And I think I know why this group wasn't at the tower. So at the end of downtime, I think Chagga is going to, because the enemy knows we're here, and we're finished our. Most of us are finished our work. Time tracker. Yeah, he's going to order the group to assemble at the Tower of Summoning. He's going to have Lloes basically hiding wherever Grackle is.
Okay. Yep.
And the orders are we'll all meet at the Tower of Summoning before going on our next the next stage of our adventure, which is to find the gifts for the big Minotaur of Mazes or whatever his name, the architect, Cloven Architect. I think the next thing we're doing. Also, gather any gifts for Barney's crew, as we're going to do a bit of an exchange. Because I think our group has some spell books that we don't need, and they may have some items that we want.
Or others.
Desperately.
I think that's it. I think we're finished all of our downtime tasks. Aside from as a group, we're going to go and make these make and find these gifts, including Amadeus's maze, puzzle maze. I think we need to have a chat with him about that and what it actually is.
Yep.
And then we're going to go to find the dwarven puzzle box by talking to the undead.
Yep.
In the dwarven vault, and then we're going to create the crazy permanent illusion maze art.
The Entombed King is the crazy dwarf undead.
Yeah. So I think that's our plan. And we'll check in with General Green and tell her what we're doing.
Yeah, and she's.
We need to find a way to navigate the maze beneath the Iron Tower if we're ever going to face the Iron Lord. And
in private, she tells you that she is going to slow walk the paperwork as much as she can.
Okay.
But you need to come to a resolution quick because she doesn't know how well this will hold. It's either gonna it'll go good, it'll go bad, or it'll be like everybody goes to timeout and we're gonna sort out the fucking shit. So she's indicating that time is of the essence. And she'll keep things as slow as possible.
That'll be fine. Colonel Park attempts to escape and is killed in the process.
And what sort of resolution are we expecting? Charges have been laid, and I'm sure there'll be an investigation.
There will be an investigation. The Inquisitors likely will take over. And we don't know which Inquisitor we'd end up getting.
This is all very ridiculous with the war going on.
It is. He is also Legion. It is the way of the Imperium sometimes. They become protective over certain things. Again, there are good men within the Imperium. There are those who are a little too much stickler for the rule.
Well, any help that we can provide? The evidence is quite large as to allowing infiltrators here.
Yes. The question about whether or not being bad at one's job is not necessarily the same as being traitorous. And depending where that line gets drawn is where we end up having a potential issue or not. Now, at times of war, being bad at one's job, well, the way you prove that you're right is you be good at your job.
Yes, and you know how to contact us. She's capable of sending, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, she's a 13th level cleric. She is, in every way, she could absolutely crush Clark, except for paperwork. Legal battles and paperwork nonsense, she can't win.
Well, we'll be leaving Dee Dee with you. Perhaps her good works and just simply the morale of healing as many troops as possible between the three forts will do well to give your branch and the Fallen Legion a good name. Hearts and minds, General, I suppose. Hearts and minds.
Do we have any leads on where Killian is? He is an Inquisitor.
The man who shot me?
Yes.
Chagga just shrugs.
That is a... Hopefully he doesn't turn up someplace inconvenient. That will be difficult to keep quiet.
Hmm.
All right, we move you. Just eating him.
No one's told Chagga about paperwork yet?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dassod was a little busy.
Yeah, we had to deal with that unfortunate series of events. All right, Chagga will basically say, like, we're gonna remove ourselves from the base as we seem to be a distraction. We're not going back to our previous hidey hole. We've got a new one. It's all temporary.
Okay.
But we can be contacted. Like,
Yep.
We'll let her know when we're going to the abyss.
I assume you're always a few spells away.
Yes, of course.
Good work, Captain Chagga Doon.
It was a bit messy, but thank you, General. We do want our side to win this war.
Messy or not, behind closed doors, it was fun.
There's this impish grin that crawls across Chagga's chubby face. The eyebrows and the look, however, is probably a little more devious than Chagga expected. But yes, well, we get our fun where we can. He just gives her a nod and will salute as before he leaves the door.
Before you leave, she hands you a piece of paper with a some inscription upon it. When the time is right, here you go.
Okay. Chagga will take a peek.
Okay. It is a basically like old imperial for the blessings of the five-phased god. Dee Dee will know what. Dee Dee will know what to do with it. So would Capra. Hand it to them. Hand it to them when you need Duggan.
Oh, I see. Thank you. He puts it into the top pocket, and the pocket Duggan's always stealing from.
It's the Duggan. It's a tribute to Duggan pocket.
Gotta give him something, or he starts to steal the real stuff that you have. Chagga salutes, and we'll go back to the party, and effectively we're moving some of the people to the Tower of Summoning while the others finish up their business, and then Grackle / Lloes, Ian, Killian are hiding, maybe in a rope trick that Chagga creates. Like, they're just basically hiding until it's time to go for the abyss, and if Lloes wants to bring Killian to the abyss, then Killian's coming to the abyss.
Okay, so there's a rope trick with the Grackle and the pot. And
Lloes in it.
And Lloes, yep. What a glorious conversation that goes on in there.
This is the stupidest thing I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, 2 people, 1 body is stupid, huh?
Shut up, Aranok.
You didn't hear that either, Killian.
Of course I
Dee
did.
Dee.
Isn't Aranok on the list of enemies? I knew you were traitors.
Yeah, it's not like that. They had a fight because their god told them to. Grackle won. He's the second best swordsman ever.
He did not win. It's a draw. Tell him now.
And something weird
Says the
happened.
prisoner.
You know, you should be weird. You should be used to weird things by now, Killian. Not everything fits into the simple path that the Imperium lays down.
When you're an inquisitor, your job is to make it simple. Trim the edges, straighten things out.
That sounds really messy. You must really enjoy it, though. You enjoy firing your coward guns? Shoot people in the head, huh?
For the glory of the Empire.
He enjoys it. He enjoys it, Grackle. He enjoys shooting his coward guns. Coward. Don't worry, we'll be fighting with swords when we get to the abyss. No guns for you.
This is the best way
What a waste.
to take down your enemy.
Swords? A waste?
Waste a good steel.
When all the gunpowder's out, sword still works. When you're underwater, sword. When there's no air, I hear there's places like that. Sword.
With one sword, you could make 50 hammer springs. More.
Yeah, and they all need bullets. Run out. Then what?
Basic enchantment keeps it full.
Okay.
Didn't say I've got nothing against magic. Just don't like being stabbed.
Wow. You realize Grackle's gonna have fun beating you to sleep tonight.
Yeah, if he keeps speaking like that, then yeah, we will take him down.
No,
Easy.
I gotta beat him to sleep every night so he can repossess the body.
He said what?
No, it's a will save, so we'll.
And he's really good at will saves. He just so happened.
Until, we've got like sleep hexes or Dee Dee's sleep.
So what will be interesting is running through the abyss without protection from evil running.
Lloes isn't evil.
Oh, I beg to differ with some of that.
That might have a point.
He's counted neutral and he's only committed one possession death.
I think it's fair to say you destroyed this man's life.
No? With truth spells? They possessed me. Oh, here's your torment scroll. All's forgiven.
And you're setting him up for daily torture.
I don't know.
Being unconscious every day.
Law versus chaos, man. Law versus chaos.
we're just going to throw it out there, this thing. Eventually, one day, the magic circle against evil might protect him. And that's when Lloes doesn't want to do anything.
Lloes is mad. Like, there's going to be a problem eventually.
He's mad as a hatter.
But at this point, he threatened violence.
He threatened, but didn't actually execute. Yep. Yeah. Right. At the tower. So, let me just grab a space. While you're at the tower.
Dee Dee, Capra, Dassod, Grackle were. Oh, was Grackle at the tower? Shit.
Grackle was not at the tower.
No,
Grackle wasn't. Chagga wasn't. Sulfur wasn't, and oh no, don't forget his name. Mort wasn't.
Okay.
Kev, Duggan was.
Yep.
And then the cohorts. Okay. While you are at the tower, you discovered the most glorious cookie vendor. The cookies are fantastic, and Dee Dee really, 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 really likes these cookies. Now, give me a heal check and a diplomacy check for Dee Dee, as she tends to go for cookies rather frequently.
A heal check?
Yes.
She's good at that, I think. 54.
There is something wrong in Foundry. The number of people missing teeth is ridiculous compared to the last time you were here. There's some sort of like tooth decay or other problem where people are just missing their teeth.
Yeah, something's not right here.
Does she know why with that roll?
With that roll, it's not a decay. It's much more of a like people are getting their teeth knocked out.
Tooth fairies?
Give me the diplomacy check.
Diplomacy versus Fae?
Versus Faye.
You know work at tooth fairies?
45, not 20.
Oh, there's struggles happening in the Fae district of Foundry.
Oh, in the Sylvan Acres.
The Sylvan Acres. Yeah, the Sylvan Acres, apparently there's like a new gang that's showed up that follow the Fairy Queen, and they tithe teeth.
That's awful.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's go kill some fairies.
I mean, tooth decay's one thing.
It's fairly easy to identify the disciples,
Oh, no.
the toothless.
Oh my god.
Huh. Should we put an end to this? I mean, a nice good set of pearly whites is, helpful when you're eating apples and candy and just good for health in general.
For whatever, the fairies apparently have like humans and other things these fairies have amongst their ranks. As in, it's not just Fae involved.
I mean, if we stick our necks out, though, Chagga's gonna get mad because we're supposed to be lying low right now.
She's like sitting in
If you let me out of here, I can go have a look at Lloes.
Yeah, but
That's fine.
the enemy will know where we're hidey holing, and I don't know.
As a rat catcher, this kind of seems like something that would be important, but I'm also an Imperial Foreign Legion now. And I don't know if the Foreign Legion is supposed to Foreign Legion inside the cities. I thought we were supposed to not do the Foreign Legion thing in the cities, because that goes to the guards.
Yeah. I mean, if I cast Regenerate on someone, will their teeth grow back?
Hey, Kev, can we test something?
No. Kev's Parsh, he's got a hard life. He's probably got a few missing teeth to start off with.
But does Dassod have missing teeth?
No.
Because the disguise is different than Dassod.
Capper, you got any teeth that hurt?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Sure.
Oh,
Phoebe giggles as she hides under the bed.
a Zogel? No, probably not.
Zoga's not here.
Zobel and Regenerate. I don't remember seeing any missing teeth in their mouths.
They probably just pop back in.
Yeah, well, we can always try. But we have to maintain shadow cover. Sneaking out to get candy is bad enough. Sneaking out to change the fate of the toothless? Maybe we come back and fix this later. They're not killing people. painful. So, it's like not as bad.
It could be worse.
These cookies are damn.
Do you know what we could do? We could come back and sell applesauce and soup.
Or just regenerate people and say, that was a dumb idea, wasn't it? And they're all going to be like, yeah, that was a dumb idea.
We're just gonna give up new teeth.
That was a really dumb idea.
Hmm.
They don't seem to be. This is. It's gross. It's probably painful, but it's not a bunch of like red caps murdering people. It's
Nope.
tooth
Nope.
fairies demanding teeth. Okay.
We'll fix this up before we
Give
move.
us your teeth, or we'll knock out your teeth.
Okay, but don't tell Nighthorn I was here.
Yeah. They're gonna find us if they follow the trail of the bonbons. See, this is something that we would fix. So we're not here because we're not fixing it.
Yeah, see, that basically proves that we're not here. Because it's not fixed. If we were here, it would be fixed.
Yeah. It's not like people need your help, Dee Dee,
They didn't ask for it.
because you haven't shown yourself. But they would, I'm sure. if
We'll
they
come
were.
back and fix this later.
After more teeth are taken. How many of your 1,001 gods would cry knowing that was your decision?
About a third of them.
The good part, right?
Yeah,
Eh,
we're doing good. Well, I'm gonna.
That's what you're gonna tell children? It's okay not to help you. As long as you mean to help them.
The children's teeth fall out just by on their own.
yeah. And sharks. Sharks' teeth fall out by their own, too.
Yeah.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you collect some shark's teeth? I could make something really neat with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna stay on target.
It's all good.
Bonbons and Dee Dee doesn't want to get into big fights with Faye while she's pregnant.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to. There's. You see the toothless people out there when you go and get your cookies. Then you come back in and hide under the covers and get your cookies.
Look, we can kind of stop this shit, right?
Yeah, when we come back.
Yeah.
Or when Chagga says it's okay for us to go stop it.
Why don't you just offer to generate one of the people that have lost their teeth here? See what happens.
Yeah, okay, we can, well.
likely get their teeth pulled out again.
Like this. Maybe they will notice me,
Or we can just go and tell them to move out.
They're not gonna die.
No, they just need to eat applesauce. It's soup.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that.
They need mush.
Yeah.
Well, they got
I would not be happy with that.
police guys and soldiers and stuff here. Like, someone's gotta be doing something.
We can file a report.
Dude, like, audibly laughs through This is Foundry. Don't you remember how much got done when we were here the first time?
Yeah, it wasn't until we had all out fighting in the streets that they came, and then they pushed us into the military.
That's right.
So,
Do we want a bunch of tooth fairies in the military?
no.
I don't know if that happens if we run into a bunch of hobgoblins missing their teeth.
In their name. Don't get there. This is what they do.
Hey, do you think if I could convince a bunch of tooth fairies, how much could I get for teeth?
Nothing.
But I mean, you make stuff out of teeth, don't you?
No.
Sure, you make stuff.
Give me a knowledge nature.
I mean, some sort of
I doubt very much yet.
some sort of tribal jewelry, I guess.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think aside from tooth fairies that's gonna be very fashionable.
What do you make like jewelry? People have big teeth. I mean, I could make armor out of teeth, like scale armor out of like the front teeth of people.
Do you have a knowledge? Oh, you don't have knowledge nature?
No.
Okay, Capital will roll his.
I mean, some monsters, their teeth are valuable, like dragon's teeth. Or...
Yeah, but those are so big. What am I gonna do with that dragon's tooth? It's the size of 3.
Yeah.
Make a house out of it. make a mobile home. 14. Yeah, obviously the teeth fairies. What are they gotta do something with the teeth? Maybe they eat them. Throw them at you. I don't know.
Let's just put this in the list of things that we need to get to eventually.
Oh, things you need to get me eventually, like get me out of here.
Chagga said he's gonna ask around for the command word to get you out.
Yeah, it's been entirely too long, and I'm developing a great deal of resentment. Just so you.
Well, we can play a game.
No, we can't, because I'm.
I spy with my little eye
If it's
something.
not blue, I don't see it.
Something that is white.
Everything's blue in there, right?
Yep.
I spy with my little eye something that is blue. To you.
But
not to me.
With my little eye, something that is blue, and I'm developing a deep-seething hatred for it.
Don't be
worry.
mean, Dassod.
Real funny.
We're talking about Dassod. So he's on the list.
All right. Your time in this place is interrupted by suddenly, tragically, dramatically, by a party of people who's
Escaping a Baylor attack and all that, right? Yeah.
popping in. Dassod does go on the journey with the other party, and returns and has left a book. Dassod has time to look at a weird, dark book with a lock upon it.
And Dassod also has a choice: the strange mask and the other book that he was given.
A nameless book, and a faceless mask, something like that.
One is offering you the path of, I'm guessing, shadow magic from Widget's book.
Yep.
And one of you is offering the path of oracledom of a god of shape changers.
Well, I think Dassod is gonna go with shadow magic, but also Dassod's gonna read about the god of shape changers because Dassod hasn't found a deity that he's happy with.
Okay. Strangely, the book is a lot of pictures
Kind of makes sense.
of turning into various creatures and then parables that are in picture form.
Okay.
But before you decide, I encourage you to look at the intrigue mystery. There's some cool powers in there.
Intrigue mystery.
Yes.
For Oracle?
For Oracle. Some of it will overlap with what you already are, but
Intriguing. Assume form.
Yeah, that you're already a shapechanger. So.
Desire sight.
Your detect
Okay, that's
there
a
is
good one.
weird.
It's like detect
Yeah.
bots, but it's
Forgotten Presence. That's pretty cool.
Rumor monger spell. Conceal spell.
Without needing a prereq.
Huh. Neat stuff.
Once per day.
Okay, sorry, Adam. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yep.
Choice.
They understand the options on the table.
Yep.
All right. You've spent time perusing both books. It's not like you look at the book and immediately grabs hold of you and curses you.
Yeah.
Although they're somewhat cursed, both in their own way. Dassod, you have a fitful night after looking at these books.
Mm-hmm.
To go to... What are your thoughts? And you're not Kev, and you're not Gulthane, and you're not a troll.
Can you guys center me again, please? I'm on a different map, so Control E, Control F.
You're not Vilder, and you're not Rockwold Gleamstone.
Okay, hold on. Let me help you with that. Just go like this. You can pull them out individually.
Well, your identities all being around you is completely valid in this dark space.
Now let me grab a Clark.
Clark, yep. All of your identities stand before you as you're in this dark, shadowy recess of your mind. Each of your identities is as much you as not you. A little bit of you in them, a little bit of them in you. Is this really your form, King Dassod? It's not really known. In this space, while you are obviously not alone because all of you sits before you, there's also something that is behind you. A very foreboding presence.
The fuck?
Two competing presences stare upon your soul as it lay bare. Both greedily looking upon you. You haven't turned to face them, but you know they're back there.
Yeah. Sorry. Hey, Kev, what do you think?
Kev can respond.
We should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I second we get the fuck out of here. We get the fuck out of here, boss.
Magic must be destroyed. Snuff out of you. Snuff out of you.
You should not side with the dragon. It is vile.
What is wrong with dragons? Not a dragon of that color.
That's why I picked God. It's good for me.
All these fucking dragons and mask wearing freaks. Yeah. The troll's like, what's going on?
The troll is afraid of the beings. The troll is intimidated.
What does the hammer think?
The hammer? Gulthane? Gulthane thinks the dragon is anathema to existence and should be destroyed. It should be shattered beyond all recognition.
Okay, magic. Got it. That's it. Magic. Got it. Alright. Now,
Clark
Does-
thinks the mask has uses. We should... The mask. It is
Okay.
good to have many faces.
so here's the problem. I'll have to redo all my mythic abilities because they're set up for arcane, not for divine. Although the abilities do look really cool for intrigue.
Okay, there's a weird growling from your back, from your rear left, and this clicking from the right.
Dassod will turn.
They both sound both ominous and comforting at the same time.
Dassod will turn to face them. So
There's really no choice in my books. The dark dragon's the scariest.
Dassod walks forward.
Don't be a fool.
What do you offer me? He talks to the dragon. And he then looks at the masked thing.
Okay.
What do you offer me?
There's a low growl from the dragon and a series of clicks and clacks from the masks.
Do I understand the clicks?
Give me a sense motive or a linguistics check. The DC is very high.
Well, I might know the language. I've got a lot of languages.
Let me take a peek at your language list.
Take a peek. Linguistics. Is this a forgery?
Apply the forgery one to the mask.
Oh, okay, cool. 40.
You are within 10.
I can't. There's nothing I can do to.
And let me just check.
It's not charisma based, so I can't do anything with it.
Aklo.
Are we missing some of your forms?
Oh, you're missing tons of my forms.
Yeah, he's
Those are the forms. I have 15 forms, but
those are the most frequent.
I can take any form.
No. The your
The
learned
ones
forms.
I've collected.
Yeah.
Okay, so the forms that I've got are
Okay.
they're the ones highlighted in green.
Go slowly.
Okay, so it's Dassod, Kev,
Kev?
Aranok.
Oh, give me a second. I'll find them all. Yeah.
They're in Dassod's identities. Kinderboom.
Kinderboom. You know,
He's
that's one I might not have.
the image is in Dassod.
I have it.
I have you.
Nighthorn, Balichek, the cursed one. Lieutenant Scabviston,
Okay.
the bugbear.
Senior Kev, Aranok, Kinderboom. Then who?
Then there's Nighthorn and
Nighthorn.
Zagan Balichek.
There's Nighthorn. Sorry, I'm putting them in order, Adam.
Okay. Yeah.
Zagan. I don't think Zagan was one of my guys. I'll just
Mark built him.
There you
save as Zagan.
And then there's Lieutenant Scabviston. He's a hob bugbear.
There's not even a token for him.
Yeah.
Bugbear.
Right. Golfane.
Just any random bugbear, or
He's a 2-weapon fighting rogue.
Here's the this is the original.
This is the original token. Okay.
Yep. Just make sure it comes through metals.
Yep. It came through.
Oh, Borum, the Dwarven leader, the Night Watchman.
Borum. Insane.
The Night Watchman, I might have. Right. Yep. Oh, the big guy.
if you want to ingratiate yourself to Chagga, this is the form you take.
Commandant Berkov, the human aristocrat.
So we're at 16 here. So this is.
Well, what else you got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's in.
I think your blue dragon or your gold dragon aren't actual individuals.
No. Those guys are just
fighting forms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
they don't get a vote.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the other one is General Trug, the troll. Or is that him?
No, General Trug. Trug is a. It's a. Trug is a. Trug is a troll.
Berkov. Where's Berkov? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and Berkov was the last guy.
Berkov was some random dude on.
He's Commandant Berkov, Fort Maximus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably a guy I could shed.
Look at that cast.
All right, and now which way are each of these people voting from each of their personalities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna go here. This guy goes here.
All right, so Gulthane has declared himself immediately to be against whatever the shadowy dragon thing is. Colonel Clark likes the concept of the mask. It has this sense of many faces and deception that he likes.
Not sure. Nighthorn
I think Nighthorn is more of mask.
Okay.
I don't know about this guy. Night Watchman would probably be the dragon. Or no, he wears a mask.
I don't think
the Night Watchman was an identity that was just within a mask. It wasn't an identity in and of itself.
Probably dragon, right? I'd say.
Well, the Night Watchman being towards the mask probably is appropriate, as it was a title that was it's a title, not a person. It is a faceless identity. If that makes any sense.
So Troll, he's more this guy because of magic, probably.
He's a barbarian war priest.
Killian doesn't like dragons because Imperium, but this guy's got a lot of masks, like 5 and more. Kev. I think Kev would vote. He'd be like, "No, let's get the fuck out of here."
No, Kev is whatever Ahmed wants. Kev is 100% Ahmed.
so basically, the dragon is the way Kev is set up right now with arcane magic as a sorcerer. See, the sorcerer bloodline gives him a tremendous amount of boosts, though.
Yep.
I can
shadow magic is.
It's got its uses.
It's got its uses.
Yep.
So basically, if I go with the dragon, it is being combat, because Dassod in combat right now is brutal. And the mask would be more. It would be more of a spiral. Right?
I think that's a fair assessment. I mean, the shadow magic can also be spy-y, how you use it, depending how you use it. But
So I think I've already got enough feats and skills to do that. Although I'll be missing out on a couple of unique things. I think being able to fight off my enemies in actual combat is more useful. So I'm gonna stick.
so, but you can
Let's
put
not
Kev.
die, asshole.
Okay.
Why give up magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
This king might rely on magic more. I'm guessing.
Give me 1 second to. He was highly deceptive in his life. But he also was attuned to magical things. His family had a link to psionics. Either way, like you can put him in either category.
I just see dwarves being more linked to magic and not linked to. And this dwarf, the same thing. I just don't see dwarves as being deceptive at all. Like I would drop this guy over here as well.
Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, for fuck's
7.
sakes.
1, 2.
You're fucking kidding me. All of you suck.
Your personalities are chattering in your ear. They're all simultaneously making arguments as to which side is better. Which path is the correct path?
Dassod is looking for two things. One way to be able to cast magic again, and another way to and a god to pray to. That's what he's looking for. These two things. He's wondering if they can be. Are they mutually exclusive?
No, both of these beings. You just know that both of these beings.
It's all or nothing.
Well, and when I say these beings, it's like more like what they represent than themselves.
Yeah.
Are totems of gods that also grant spells. But you realistically, are you choosing the way of the shadow, or are you choosing the way of the mask? And it almost is as fundamental as that.
Shadow. This being, I like this is very intriguing. Is very intriguing, but it takes away a lot from his survivability. A lot from his survivability. Like our campaigns are more combat. If we were doing like a lot of spy stuff, then I would really like it. But yeah,
Okay.
snake, dragon.
There's the dragon appears to grow, and this masked being begins to shrink. It rattles. Some of the masks look upset. Some of the masks look happy. You got kind of that whole theater happy mask, sad mask thing. You're pretty certain one of the masks flipped you the bird as it shrinks away. Give me a will save.
All right. How you say Dassod's will is of the shit. Is this an enchantment?
Yes.
Or an illusion?
It's an enchantment.
It's an enchantment. Okay. Okay. $38. Can D6 it?
No, you made the DC. You have the vaguest memory of the book with masks, but it's just a haze. You have this grasp that at one point in time you had a book with masks. When you awake in the morning, there is no book of masks that you have in your possession.
Okay. Is there a formless mask still?
Oh, there's a mask. There's a formless mask. It has a form. It's just a party mask, like eyes wide shut.
Oh, I thought it was something weird about it.
It's totally totally normal. You thought it was weird before, but it just seems to be normal now. Just a weird eyed-wise shut mask with a
Porcelain
little stick on it
morphine.
so you can hold it in front of your face.
Okay, which is now
It's definitely masterwork. You'll probably get 500 gold pieces for it if you got the right
normal
person.
mask. Gone, baby, gone. All right. Interesting.
Oh, but that shadow book looks just to read that book.
Yep. Yep, Dassod starts reading.
Okay. You read the book and you learn the ways of shadow magic over the next few days. You learn about all the intricacies of how it works and where power comes from. Give me a knowledge religion.
Sure. There was also an item that he wanted from the group. Belt of the dwarven kind, I think.
Finish what you're doing first.
Yeah. Just
What a time.
Just a reminder.
We haven't gone to the gifts. The gift exchanges later.
Quantum role-playing. It's all happening at once.
Planes. Planes, you said?
5-dimensional chess.
Sorry, not knowledge religion or
Knowledge
planes?
religion.
Okay. No, they're all the same. They're all 1d20 plus shit. 16.
Okay.
1d6.
The deity on your character sheet becomes the dragon in Elf's shadow.
Cool.
You know she grants shadow magic and likes you to be powerful.
The dragon in Elf's shadow.
You getting strong and being strong and shadowy are good things to do and good things to be.
Oh, this prime world's doomed.
Yep.
Fuck 3 ways from Sunday.
All right. What are we going to call tonight's game?
Fuck 3 ways from Sunday.
What happened?
I'm kind of biased towards a mutiny.
Yeah, beauty.
Mutiny on the grave mode.
Bad Colonel.
Like no one will take me alive.
No one will take me alive.
Hot Rod?
Take
You
me alive?
You shot me.
You shot me.
New body.
You shot me.
You shot me. You shot me is pretty funny.
Lloes' possession. It made the whole evening go.
Yeah. The new roper.
The new roper.
It could have been a very ugly combat had you not done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kick the ass.
One guy's dead. It's like, yeah, one person died.
Yes. And that one person is Chagga, because he's got human bane bullets in one of his guns. Like, 3 of those cylinders are human bane bullets. 3 of those cylinders are Fey bane bullets, because he knows who the problems are.
And Kevin's an asshole. I'm free. Actually, no. As Kev, I would be human. So that's bad news.
And he's an inquisitor, so it's really just bane.
Oh, so Dassod did take his guns.
Yeah, you have his gear.
Yeah.
Colonel Clark's gear is all taken as evidence. You're able to get Killian's backup gear. The weapons he used to shoot you are evidence. So the +3 revolvers are evidence. You have the +1 revolvers that he had.
Wait, how many guns did he shoot us with?
Lloes only drew 1, so there's
there's 1 +3 revolver, and then 1 +3 revolver is in evidence as the thing that was used to shoot Captain Chaggar and Dune during the conflict.
Dassod weapons. Neat. +3 revolver. Oh yeah.
All right, next adventure is us going after the gifts, and then I guess
They're +3 reliable revolvers.
nice.
The +1 revolvers are also reliable. He has guns that don't break.
Next game is us going after the gifts, and then I guess first foray into the abyss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
some of us the second foray, but
So it's first time to the 600th plane of
yeah,
the abyss.
it only lasted for 6 seconds, so it was all good.
Doesn't count.
You were on a belly hole while you were there.
And I'm looking forward to playing Coven-of-One. She's a hoot. There was yeah, she's just operating on a different level.
Yes, it is very fun to play. Like the sunny mindset of no, you keep your thoughts on a track, and then people tell you things, and then you just relate to your other track. It's like whatever you said. It's how does it affect this train that I'm thinking about? So there's a bunch of stuff that's like it doesn't intersect with this train at all. So it goes in one ear, out the other ear, and the train keeps on going.
Yeah, she's the big enigmatic granny hag adventurer. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next one. You've done well when it's like, where's the war? What's next?
Yeah.
Cool.
And that was a cool choice for Dassod. Yeah, this consequence. Oh, the mask. It was just something you forget about it. So,
What mask?
what mask? This little party trick thing. Yeah, it's worth 500 gold.
I'm just gonna keep it in my back pocket.
Dassod going to the dark side along with Widget.
Don't worry, we can save her.
Yeah. No, I thought about like it just takes too much. It takes too much away if he drops the.
Arcane magic? No, I get it. You
Like
get a
my-
sorcerer for a reason. So
My ability to take a form for 18 hours, like legendary proportions, I keep all day.
Mhm.
All day.
Mm-hmm. Which means you're always really big and pretending to be small.
No, Dassod on combat days, he's a goblin. Because he's a medium goblin. And he turns into a gargantuan dragon.
oh, that's awesome. Good stuff. Good place to leave it. For those who are watching YouTube, which is where this video will appear, thanks for your support. And as always, we hope you enjoyed this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night. GG, Adam.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff, guys.
Yep.
G.
And then we'll
Right.
do the gift exchange next game, of course. All right.
Yeah, the belt of dwarven kind.